So, what will be working on together? So, we will actually see how to make use of open source tools, including generative AI. Mainly, it's going to be ChatGPT and also generative AI with regards to graphic design, which can help us. How to create a profile, technically set personas, okay, to understand our audience and make a profile of our audience. And how to create this in a visual way. Creating a brand, our brand. We will also create video content. We'll also see how to create and plan it for a podcast creation. And at the end, we will actually put all things that we've been creating during this session into a WordPress blog. What you will be doing after I will actually show you certain things, and maybe with your own personal skills you can add on. Create your own project that will include a complete branding, including audience profile, post for social media, video adverts, podcast sample, and the blog with the content created. So actually, today we'll be showing you the steps and which tools to be that we will be using, how they are being used, how to exploit them. Then you create your own when you are at home or you have some free time. I know free time, it's how is it? It's not that free time. I know everyone is busy, but find some time to start creating your own. Maybe for Catriona, for her music band, for Decathlon, or for the hairdressing, okay? Something that that makes you enjoying it and maybe putting you in the center of interest to start creating your own things. How it will be done? We will work together on building a project that explains each tool's ability. So I will be explaining the tools, how to use them, and then you will be using them to create your own project. The first session, we will talk at something about digital marketing content. As I said, everyone is aware and everyone's familiar with digital marketing, so I will be actually going very fast on this. Then we'll see how to start the branding from a color scheme, the font style, how we can choose a brand name, the slogan, a logo, packaging. Okay, we'll see how we can start putting some of our logos, for example, on packaging using an online platform, free with limitations, and then how we target audience. Now, almost all the tools that we'll be using are free, except two. Even though they have certain limitations, we can still work with these free limitations that we have. It's more than enough. Then eventually, if you would like to use them further, you subscribe with them to use the full version. So, second session of this bootcamp course, we will create social posts, video production, and we'll see how to publish them. And then we will be creating a podcast. We'll see what is a podcast, how to produce it, and setting up the CMS with WordPress published content. And the last session, then you will start your project. So actually, you have some free time that you have on your own. If you find some free time, we can do it. And then the last hours of the session, so it's approximately 3 hours if I'm correct, you can use them for the project and work out together your own project. These are the tools that we'll be using. I don't know if you are familiar with Microsoft Designer. It's like Canva, but it's fully free. So it's actually, there's no limitations here, it's free. We'll be using Figma for the portfolio and presenting the branding. It's free with limitations, but I can tell you that with the free version can work more than enough. Moreflex, it's a package design mockup, also has limitations, but again, with the free version, we can work very comfortable with it, as well as CapCut. CapCut, I don't know if you're familiar, is very popular. You can work online, it's a video editing tool, or you can download it and install it. I suggest that you download it and install CapCut. It's very easy to use, we'll go through that. 11 Labs to use a text to voice to create some human voice, very, very real. Again, this display has limitation above 10,000 words per month, so still we can work with it. Generated by AI will work with ChatGPT, or you can work with Google AI Studio, which is Gemini. Okay, ChatGPT, you can use the free version. It's more than enough. Google AI Studio is free, and for the blog, we use WordPress. I will issue this presentation, and you can these links working. So you have already linked that. Any questions so far? Are you familiar with Microsoft Designer or some of these tools? Anyone ever used one of these tools? Yes, some of them. Okay, I think CapCut you are familiar with some of them as well. Okay, good. So the role of the content digital marketing. So search engine optimization is one of the most important things for exposing the content that you create through digital marketing. The reason being is that search engine optimization, all the content must be optimized to be well exposed on the internet. What it means, very simple and very basic. For example, if I have an image that is 12 megabytes large, that's for sure will not help for search engine optimization. So I need to reduce the size of the image. Above that, then we need to use the meta tags. Meta tags are keywords that represent our business. For example, if I'm going to create, or if I have a business which relates to an ecosystem product environment, so I need to put green, eco, nature, and all these keywords in our website or in our blog will make it easier for the user when they search to find our website. Obviously, then we have our that there are keywords that are directly or specifically related to our business. If it's an ecosystem, we say nature system. We put the word ecosystem. That also will help our search engine optimization. It's important also to understand the content, that the content must be analyzed and well produced and prepared for the internet. Email marketing campaign, someone mentioned nature. There is blue Bluebee. We are not going to do email marketing. We can also create through HTML our own email marketing templates and send them via Gmail or via Outlook. And then our paid adverts with high quality visual and copy. Actually, these, for example, if we are going to advert on TV, the image needs to be treated in a different way. Yeah, usually when we create videos for to be advert on broadcast on TV or images, the broadcaster will send you details on how to output that particular video or that particular image, which we will be tackling during these sessions. What is digital marketing? A definition that I found is any material that helps promote your brand online. What we are going to create actually, blogs, videos, social media posts, and infographics. Obviously, we need to create and produce the following resources with the purpose to engage, inform, and convert to our targeted audience, and also to drive traffic through internet and other media. It's a campaign, actually. Type of content, exactly what we are going to create. Expect ebooks. We're not going to create ebooks, but blogs. We will create blogs, videos, infographics, social media, as well as podcasts, samples. How we're going to create them? First, we'll understand our audience. Then we create a strategy to create the content. We'll actually see at the end how to make our website more easy to be searched by the users, and also how to use keywords and descriptions. Alt tags, when you create images and publish them on the blog, it's important to name the image I will explain further at the end of the session because we will create WordPress. We will set up WordPress at the end of the session. And obviously, highly quality visuals. And here it comes a little bit tricky when we go on the internet because maybe you will ask me, how can I reduce the size of an image and keep high quality? We will tackle this as well. And consistency. Consistency is the type of fonts, type of colors, and style and layouts. It's very important to give an identity to our brand. Okay? Best practices, be original, especially nowadays that we are, most of us use generative AI. And if we lay on generative AI 100%, we end up. You start recognizing that this is made with AI. I'm not saying not to use generative AI, but we need to balance. Value, we can provide actionable insights or useful information. Engagement using CTAs, call to action. These are especially used on buttons or on type of flyers or on type of blogs like pop-ups. Adaptability, tailor to your content to fit different platforms. We can. Actually, this one has to do directly with consistency layout design. So what we design, especially the color scheme and the logo, need to be consistent so they are tailor-made to fit in different contents. And also has to do with responsiveness, so meaning viewing all the content through different digital devices. So I don't like to talk too much, so I'm going through the presentation just to put you a little bit in the picture. Then I like to start practicing. Any questions so far, please? No. Okay, so quiet means no questions. Perfect. So before passing to practice, I would like to actually see what we are going to do, how we are going to start. So the first thing that we are going to do is this. We are going to create a vision statement. In my case, to show you an example and to show you how I'm going to plan it and how I am going to actually put the strategy in place, and you can see it. I'm going to create a brand for an ecosystem. While creating this brand and while creating this product, I will explain each tool and how to use it to create certain things. So I will start with a vision statement, then with a mission statement. I will establish a strategic statement based on the purpose of my business. I will try to understand the audience that I would like to target, which is related to ecosystem products, and try to understand what motivates them, who inspires them. Obviously, this will be done behind the desk. Preferably, knowing your audience, you start or calling them or sort of interviews. You know what I mean, and you make a grounded based research. Then create personas after collecting and gathering good data of your audience, what they like, what they don't like, what they are expecting, what make them not comfortable to use, and then you start creating the personas, the profile. And at the end, we start with the branding, the colors, the typography, the slogan, logo, website, business cards, and all this stuff design. Hopefully I can cover all this in this first session.